Use yours 24 hours wisely. Prioritize tasks, identify the most important and urgent tasks, and focus on completing them first. This ensures you're making progress on what matters most. Time blocking. Allocate specific time slots for different activities such as work, exercise, relaxation, and personal development. This helps prevent procrastination and ensures a balanced day. Minimize distractions, limit interruptions like social media, unnecessary meetings, or multitasking. Create an environment where you can focus deeply on your tasks. Set clear goals, break down larger tasks into smaller, actionable steps. Setting daily goals keeps you motivated and helps you measure progress. Take breaks and rest. Regular breaks increase productivity by preventing burnout. Ensure you get adequate sleep and downtime for mental and physical recovery. To effectively manage your time and make the most out of the 24 hours in a day, prioritizing tasks becomes essential. This involves distinguishing between what's urgent and important versus what may seem appealing but is ultimately less significant. Often people get caught up in low-priority activities that don't move them closer to their long-term goals, leading to a sense of frustration or unproductiveness by the end of the day. To avoid this, it's crucial to develop a habit of consciously assessing the value of each task before diving into it. Start by creating a to-do list, ideally at the beginning of the day or the night before. List everything that needs your attention, from big projects to small errands. Once the list is ready, it's time to determine what deserves immediate focus. This is where a method like the Eisenhower matrix, which divides tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important, can be highly effective. Tasks that fall into the urgent and important category should be your top priority, as they directly contribute to achieving key objectives or meeting deadlines. For tasks that are important but not urgent, schedule them for later, but don't ignore them. These often represent the kind of work that, while not immediately pressing, will lead to long-term success if consistently addressed. Examples could include professional development, strategic planning, or personal well-being activities like exercise or reading. These can often be pushed aside for more immediate concerns, but failing to address them could lead to long-term negative consequences. The next category, urgent but not important tasks, is where people often get bogged down. These tasks might seem pressing at the moment, but they don't contribute much to your long-term goals. Examples might include responding to non-essential emails, attending low-value meetings, or handling minor crises that could be delegated. By learning to either say no to these tasks or delegate them to others, you free up more time for meaningful work. Time blocking is a highly effective time management technique that involves scheduling your day in advance, dedicating specific blocks of time to individual tasks or categories of tasks. Instead of working off a vague to-do list, where priorities may shift or feel overwhelming, time blocking allows you to take control of your day and ensure that each task receives the attention it deserves. The beauty of time blocking lies in its structured approach to allocating time, which not only increases productivity but also helps you maintain a balanced and fulfilling daily routine. The first step in implementing time blocking is to assess your day and determine how much time you need to allocate for different categories of activities. Start by identifying your non-negotiables. These could be work-related tasks, meetings, personal commitments, or even basic self-care activities like sleep, meals, and exercise. The key is to account for every aspect of your day so you don't end up scrambling to fit everything in later. Once you've mapped out the essential tasks, you can start blocking out specific time slots for them in your schedule. When creating your time blocks, be realistic about how long tasks will take. It's easy to underestimate the time required to complete a job, which can lead to frustration and a feeling of being rushed. If you consistently misjudge how long tasks take, consider overestimating the time needed, allowing for some buffer periods in your schedule. This not only provides you with a cushion if things take longer than expected, but also gives you moments of relief if you complete tasks more quickly than planned. It's important to customize your time blocks based on your personal productivity patterns. For example, if you're someone who is most energetic and focused in the morning, you might allocate that time for high-priority tasks that require deep concentration, such as strategic planning, creative work, or problem solving. On the other hand, if you experience an afternoon slump, that might be a better time for less mentally demanding tasks, like answering emails or attending routine meetings. Tailoring your schedule to your natural rhythms can help maximize efficiency and reduce fatigue. Minimizing distractions is a critical component of effective time management and productivity. In a world where constant notifications, social media, emails, and other forms of communication are constantly vying for our attention, staying focused has become more challenging than ever. Learning how to reduce and manage these distractions can significantly enhance your ability to concentrate, complete tasks efficiently, and ultimately achieve more meaningful progress toward your goals. One of the first steps to minimizing distractions is recognizing the most common sources of interruptions. For many, digital distractions like smartphones, social media, and emails top the list. These distractions are often designed to be addictive, with notifications and alerts pulling your attention away from your current task. The best way to manage these distractions is through proactive measures such as turning off non-essential notifications or using apps and tools that block access to distracting websites or social media during work hours. Airplane mode on your phone or using the Do Not Disturb feature can be an immediate way to reduce interruptions. By creating a digital environment that fosters focus, you can remove the temptation to check your devices frequently. Email, while a necessary tool, can also become a major source of distraction if not managed properly. Constantly checking and responding to emails throughout the day breaks your concentration and fragments your attention. Instead, designate specific time blocks for checking and replying to emails. This could be once in the morning, once after lunch, and once toward the end of the day, for example. This way, you can dedicate your attention to the task at hand without the constant interruption of new emails. Moreover, setting clear boundaries and expectations with colleagues and clients about when and how you respond to emails can prevent unnecessary disruptions. In addition to digital distractions, physical distractions in your environment can also impede your productivity. A cluttered workspace, noise from the surroundings, or frequent interruptions from others can all reduce your ability to focus. To combat this, take steps to create a workspace that is conducive to concentration. Keep your desk organized and free of unnecessary items that can pull your attention away. Noise-canceling headphones or background music can help drown out distracting sounds. If you're in a shared space, communicate with those around you about your need for uninterrupted time. Letting others know when you're focusing on an important task can reduce the likelihood of being disturbed. Setting clear goals is a foundational practice for achieving success in any area of life, whether personal or professional. Clear goals provide direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose, guiding you toward what you want to accomplish. Without clearly defined goals, it's easy to become distracted or overwhelmed by day-to-day tasks, which may not contribute to your long-term vision. By setting specific, actionable, and realistic goals, you create a roadmap that leads you to tangible results and growth. A useful framework for setting clear goals is the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Applying these criteria ensures that your goals are well-structured and actionable. Specific means your goal should be clear and unambiguous, rather than simply aiming to become more productive. Define exactly what productivity looks like for you, whether it's completing a particular number of tasks per day, hitting certain milestones on a project, or reducing procrastination by a specific amount. Measurable means you should be able to track your progress. For instance, if your goal is to increase your savings, decide on a dollar amount or percentage of your income that you aim to save each month. Measurable goals allow you to see how far you've come and how close you are to reaching your target. Achievable is a reminder to keep your goals realistic. Setting goals that are too lofty or unattainable can lead to frustration and burnout. If your goal is to run a marathon, but you've never run before, starting with a goal of completing a 5K race in 3 months is much more realistic and achievable. As you gain confidence and build momentum, you can increase the difficulty of your goals over time. The relevant aspect of the SMART framework emphasizes the importance of aligning your goals with your broader life or career objectives. Every goal you set should contribute to your overall purpose, whether that's advancing your career, improving your health, or deepening personal relationships. If a goal doesn't align with your long-term vision, it's worth reconsidering its importance. Taking breaks and incorporating rest into your daily routine is an essential aspect of maintaining high levels of productivity and overall well-being. While it may seem counterintuitive, especially in a culture that often glorifies nonstop work and hustle, regular breaks and adequate rest are crucial for both mental and physical recovery. They provide the necessary downtime for your brain and body to recharge, helping you to sustain focus, creativity, and energy over long periods. Neglecting to take breaks or resting adequately can lead to burnout, diminished cognitive function, and even long-term health issues. The human brain is not designed to concentrate for extended periods without some form of rest. Cognitive studies show that after a certain amount of time, usually around 90 minutes, your brain's ability to focus and process information diminishes significantly. This is why trying to push through long, uninterrupted work sessions often results in reduced productivity and lower quality work. Instead of staying locked into a task for hours on end, you can optimize your output by taking regular breaks. These short intervals give your brain a chance to rest, reset, and come back to the task with renewed clarity and focus. One of the most effective techniques for managing work and rest is the Pomodoro Technique, which involves working in focused intervals, typically 25 minutes, followed by a short 5-minute break. After 4 intervals or Pomodoros, you take a longer break, usually around 15 to 30 minutes. This method leverages the natural rhythms of your brain's ability to concentrate, allowing for consistent productivity without feeling drained or mentally fatigued. During the short breaks, you can stretch, take a brief walk, or engage in a non-work-related activity, which helps refresh your mind and body. The longer break provides a deeper rest, ensuring that you remain energized for the next series of work intervals. It's also important to recognize the value of completely unplugging during breaks. In today's digital age, many people use their breaks to check their phones, social media, or emails, but these activities often don't provide the mental rest that's needed. Your brain continues to process new information when scrolling through social media or responding to messages, which prevents it from fully decompressing. Instead, opt for activities that give your mind a true pause, like stepping outside for fresh air, listening to music, meditating, or even just sitting quietly. These moments of stillness allow your brain to rest deeply and come back to work with a renewed sense of focus and creativity.